Slovenia is incredible. If you're new here, I'm Alan and this is Kaz. We've been adventuring around the amazing Slovenia in our self-built camper van, and this week we're exploring some of the amazing things this hidden gem of Europe has to offer. From the stunning Soca Valley to the mountain passes of Triglac Park, Slovenia is epic. Let's go.
There's an old army barracks on the border between Slovenia and Italy. So we're just going to go and have a quick wander around, but it's a bit spooky.
They look like they've been used for a while.
Yeah, it's a bit spooky.
Oh yeah, these are like the gun holes, aren't they?
You can only really see if somebody's coming over the top of the mountain.
Tell you what, whoever's working in this barracks had a good view. Nice. Yes.
Heart attack.
I want to go from top. Morning guys, so this morning we're in the Soca Valley and we've parked up at the road there because we're too tight to pay for parking again, and we're gonna walk down. This is a tourist must do if you're in this area. If you're in the Triglav, then this is a must do. Everybody does it. We were expecting big crowds, but actually on a week, it's a Saturday day, isn't it? On a Saturday, it's actually pretty quiet, but the river is amazing. It's crystal blue, deep waters. We're gonna do some swimming later, and we're going to hike up to Rifugio, grab a cold beer, and let's go.
Wow, look at this river. It's like crystal clear blue.
Got people fly fishing and all sorts.
Wow, it's just stunning.
This is the river that runs down through the Soca Valley off the Soca Valley road and into the mountains. It's a pretty sort of, everybody does this when they come to the Triglav area. And it's pretty touristy, I suppose, but actually it's not too bad at the minute. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning and there's not that many people here. There's just a couple of old guys fly fishing. But you can come down here, you can dive into the pools. They are crystal clear. We haven't been in yet, we're going to go in a bit later when it warms up.
Yeah, let's wait for the sunshine.
But they
to
are
come out.
deep, like super deep, like
Really
yeah, not quite Cianoto deep from Mexico, but pretty deep nonetheless. So we're going to have a walk up to the mountains, up to Rifugio, try and get a cold beer up there, and then come back down and see if the water's not going to warm up, to be honest, but it'll be a bit sunny nonetheless. Hey you! Hello! If you're into wild swimming, wow, this is the place.
It's a bit rickety on this bridge. Look, the steps are a little bit dodgy.
Yeah, they are. Whoa, they look a bit ropey.
I don't know what any of that
Sunnikov
means.
Vod. I think that's the Rifugio.
Oh, right, okay. So
First
which
one
way
anyway.
Do we go that way then?
I think
or that
so,
way?
yeah. No, I think it's that way. If you come and do this walk, you can't really get lost. If you park your van or car on the road and just walk down the valley, you can either walk down the road one side or the meadows the other. I've got route on the Garmin, but you don't really need it. You just can't get lost. But even when you're so close to everything, it feels like you're in the middle of nature. It's gorgeous. But if you do want the route, it's on the Komoot page in the description.
This is not something you would get away with in the UK.
Yeah,
Look at that. Is that their water supply?
I think it might be. It's a little bit East Robinson, that, isn't it?
That's madness. I don't know if I've said this before, but Slovenia is just bloody beautiful. I mean, it's just stunning in every direction. Did you know that 60% of Slovenia is like natural forest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
It's just that everywhere you go is nature, isn't it?
and it's just beautiful nature. It's just so pretty. Do not feel very safe.
They look a bit sketchy, don't they?
I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you.
Wow, look at that. I mean, wow.
That's a proper secret waterfall, isn't it?
That's insane.
That's not on a map or anything.
Really?
I don't think it is. No, I couldn't see it. Wow. Slovenia is so pretty, isn't it?
Oh, it's just incredible. It's beautiful. Oh. So if you're looking for this little hidden gem, it's about 4.3k up the valley. There's no signs for it, but if you go over one of the bridges, it's literally just around the corner, and it is a real little find. I mean, it's beautiful. This waterfall is like the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, that we just followed it all the way up the valley floor, and there must be about 15 waterfalls.
It's crazy.
Around every like little corner, there's another one. It's just insane. Let's keep going.
By my side, if only for a while, I'm going through changes, so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me.
Look at this place. It's like being in Narnia. The moss has covered all of the stones and the rocks, and I feel like there's going to be like a half human, half like
Horse.
horse jump out in front of me, or like a little creature that's going to start talking to me. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know why we've walked all the way up to the Rifugio, because we've got a flask and food.
I know.
Anyway, so we weren't going to buy anything. I think sometimes it's just to say that you've actually been up there and you've walked the climb to get to it.
I think I might have had a coffee if they'd had one.
Yeah, well, you were going to have a beer.
Yeah. I envisioned it would be hotter today and it'd be further into the afternoon. It's a bit early for a beer at the minute. Should we sit down here?
Yeah.
When you go up to this mountain hut, it's about 6k up the road. Yeah, I think they've got like dorms and stuff. They won't be much, they not normally are. Probably be about 20-25 euros. And there's loads of parking, then you can hike and do all the stuff from here instead of from the bottom of the valley. Really pretty valley.
Never regret a swim or a cliff jump. Absolutely beautiful place. We've been chilled out all afternoon in the van, and we're just listening to
Snoozing.
listening to the river running and just snoozing and relaxing, which has been really lovely. But now we need to find a park up for the night. So where are we headed?
Yeah.
Anyway, further south.
No, north.
Oh,
The
north.
opposite side of Triglac. The opposite side, about an hour away from Soca. We're going over the Vrsic Pass, I think, whatever it's called.
Is that what this is?
We're just going up it now.
Is this what I've got to climb tomorrow?
Maybe. And we're going to find some water as well.
Oh yeah, we do need some water. We're low on water, and we do need to really empty the toilet because it smells.
Yeah, it does. jobs pong pretty bad.
Jobs.
So here's the hunt for somewhere to stay again. Slovenia is beautiful, but they don't like camper vans parking stealth or wild, whatever you want to call it. They want you on campsites or in paid car parks if they're providing them. They don't want you in, well, definitely in the Triglac National Park anyway. They don't want you just parking anywhere, and they enforce it heavily. But it is a beautiful country, for sure. So I'm talking about little town Phillip. Little town Phillip. You reckon, Kaz?
Yeah, people are looking at us as if to say, oh my god, it's flipping Europe,
It's the
foreigners.
Brits. It's the foreigners. So this is a decent little campsite, this. It's like free parking and municipal supplies. €12 for 24 hours. Loads of people here. Kranjska Gora. Real nice. The next day.
So, Alan, can you please get out of bed? It's time to get up.
I get out. I'm just
Being lazy.
working up to it.
So the realities of van life are that the van's a complete pigsty. Crap everywhere piled up. Crap everywhere piled up. Crap everywhere.
It's because we started doing stuff last night, didn't we? Didn't really tidy up properly.
No, you have to
We've
try
gone
and
to
keep
bed.
on top of it, don't you? Because it's such a small space, you need to keep on top of it.
Normally alright, isn't it?
We got here quite late, didn't we? And it was dark, and we were both really tired. So we just had tea and chilled out.
And then couldn't bother to tidy up.
And then couldn't bother to tidy up. So now we need to tidy up before we do anything today. So come on then.
I'm gonna get up.
Get up then. Today. And now.
Morning, guys. Up nice and early this morning. Leaving really late. Up at 6, out at 9:30. This morning.
I don't know why it took us so long to get ready.
No, I don't. This morning we're riding up Vrsic, I think I can't even pronounce it. Something beginning with VR, out of Kranjska Gora. Lovely little town. We came in late last night. There's a great little park up here for camper vans, as is Slovenia. You can't really wild camp. But it's a great little town, filled up with water in here, no problem. Locals seem nice. So we're gonna head over. Kaz is gonna come to the top. She's gonna come back down to the van. And then I'm gonna go round the big loop past Mangar into Italy for a little bit and then come back round. So all should be good fun.
I ain't doing the 80 miles of 900,000,000 feet of elevation.
Whoa, 20 corners remaining. Whoa, sorry for the bumpy camera work. These cobbles are rough. The weird thing about this Vrsic climb is that each of the 20 corners to the top, they've left the cobbles on, which were the original cobbles that the whole road was made of. On the corners they've left the cobbles, which means that every time you go around the corners it's bloody bumpy. You in the hurt locker, Kaz?
I hate this. I don't know why I do this to myself. Every holiday. I hate it.
You know why? Because it's the joy at the top. It's the joy at the top. You're doing good, though. You're doing good. What a pro. Just Kaz had a major meltdown and bounced some bike around halfway off. But when she got to the
selling
top,
my bike. Anybody want an Orbea bike? You can have it.
Kaz wants an e-bike.
I'll do what I need.
Well, we're at the top. It's glorious. I've just stood in cow poo, so we're going to go and get that cleaned up. It's really disgusting. It's all in my cleats and everything. But if you're ever up this way, man, it's stunning. We say it on every time we shoot something at the minute. Slovenia is beautiful. So go check it out. And it's great. It's a great, if you're in the van as well, to come up the pass all the cobbled corners. It's a proper driver's road as well.
That's what makes it harder. You don't, on those corners, you normally get a little bit of rest, like you have a little breather.
Yeah.
You don't on these ones because they're cobbled. You like them?
Yeah, if you're coming on a bike, you just got to dig in. 21 corners. But,
It's 24 corners.
24 corners. Well.
After a quick coffee, Kaz headed back down the Vrsic Pass to Jules. I headed off back on the bike again down towards Bovec for a bit of exploring. Come on.
Always easier declining and was more enjoyable.
Caught behind Venetian blinds.
You know, sometimes you just got to stop whatever you're doing and look at the views and look what's around you. Yeah, and be thankful for it. Just come all the way from down there, 500 metres below. Slovenia is beautiful.
What I thought was gone.
We are back from our epic ride. Well,
I am.
Alan is.
You've been back hours.
I've been back 2 hours chilling in the van. I've had a little wander around town.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been to the bakery. I've bought cake,
Pepsi.
and I've been sat chilling in the van. And Alan's been finishing his 90k ride. And then just came back to the van and just said, come on, let's go and grab a cold drink or a beer or something, and just at this little cute little cafe.
I'm come for a Pepsi.
Down the road, and he's come for a Pepsi.
One thing I will not do.
Look at how cute that is.
Have you seen that film? One thing I will never do is be a corporate sellout for sponsorship.
Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation.
Oh no, I won't.
Would you like a bit of the heart? Oh, don't have heart. Oh, look at that perfect
broke my
break.
heart.
You broke my heart.
If you bring in e-bikes or little fold-up bikes or mountain bikes or anything around here, it's gorgeous. I've just ridden part of the loop was back to Rifugio and back to Kranjska Gora, and it's bike paths all the way, just people chilling out with kids, but it's fast enough and wide enough to, you know, if you're pretty good on a bike, you can tear down it as well. Really nice. Keeps it totally off the roads for like 15-20 kilometers, and it's like that all through Slovenia. It's bike paths everywhere, so lots of fun. So we just come back into Kranjska Gora where the van is, and it seems everybody else who was parked here last night has gone. There's a British guy and a few Germans, and so we're gonna have a wander into town in a bit, I think, aren't we? Try and have a shower and wander to town. Yeah. I'll put the part, if I remember, I'll put the part for night thing in the comments. 3 weeks ago. No, a few days ago. But anyway, I'm going to Pepsi.